Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sonali and today we are going to talk about high yield questions on sterilization and disinfection. Now link for my lecture part 1 and part 2 of sterilization and disinfection is given in the description. Okay, so let's start. Now first question, best method for sera sterilization is. Now if you remember the lectures in the last lecture, I have told you for sera sterilization the best method is membrane filtration. Okay, and what is the size of this membrane filter? It is in itself a very important question. 0.22 micrometer. Okay, it removes bacteria. हमेशा याद रखना filtration जो है it removes bacteria, it doesn't kill the bacteria. Clear? Now this is how a membrane filter looks like and it is used for your heat labile substance like your vaccines, your antibiotics, your sugar and your sera. Now your vaccine, antibiotics इन सबको अगर मैं autoclave या hot air oven में डाल दूंगी तो क्या होगा? They will go bad. Why? Because they are heat labile. So इन सब के लिए what is the best method of sterilization? It is your filtration. That is my answer. Now let's see other options. Autoclaving. Autoclaving is used for your heat and moisture resistant items जैसे कि culture media, सर्जिकल इंस्ट्रूमेंट, बायोमेडिकल वेस्ट, लिनेंस एंड योर पिपेट टिप्स. उसके बाद आता है प्लाज्मा स्टेरिलाइजेशन. नाउ प्लाज्मा स्टेरिलाइजेशन इज यूज्ड फॉर corrosive and heat and moisture sensitive items. ठीक है, लाइक योर नाउ सी इसका मतलब क्या हो गया कि जो प्लाज्मा स्टेरिलाइजेशन है ना, यहाँ पे जितने भी ये नाम आप देख रहे हो लाइक योर आर्थ्रोस्कोप्स और योर लैप्रोस्कोप्स, माइक्रोवास्कुलर इंस्ट्रूमेंट, दीज आर वेरी सोफिस्टिकेटेड इंस्ट्रूमेंट. बहुत सोफिस्टिकेशन है इन इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स में. इनमें कैमरास लगे होते हैं, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइसेस होते हैं विच आर हीट एंड मॉइस्चर सेंसिटिव. दे कैन corrode easily. That's why for such sophisticated and sensitive items we use plasma sterilization. ठीक है. Radiation के लिए what we use? In radiation what we sterilize tissue grafts, surgical supplies and your medical disposables. Okay, this question was clear. Let's move to the next question. Which of the following is most resistant to sterilization? Now this list, okay, ये list मैंने first part of this lecture में भी discuss किया था. So let's quickly go through this list. इस list में if I am moving from right to left, ठीक है, if I am moving from right to left, I am moving from a weaker to stronger organism. Okay, I am moving from, see, weak or strong is not the best term to use here because यहाँ पे it is, I'm not talking about like body में strong और weak infection cause करने के sense में. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं है कि envelop viruses का example हो गया HIV, HBV, ये कम weak infection cause करते हैं, tubercle bacilli and spores जो है strong infection cause करते हैं. No, that is not thing. The better term would be here कि I am moving from a least resistant to most resistant to sterilization organism. ठीक है, most वो organism which are least resistant to sterilization to those organism which are most resistant to sterilization. Towards them I am moving. ठीक है, now let me explain it to you. क्यों कैसे क्या हो रहा है. See, सारे organisms में we have DNA, genetic material, DNA या RNA, right? Now स्टेरिलाइजेशन और डिसइंफेक्शन का एंड गोल क्या होता है? टू टारगेट द डीएनए आरएनए एंड किल द ऑर्गेनिज्म. ठीक है, सो इफ यू सी we'll start with the envelope virus. Okay, from the least resistant to the most resistant. Why it is the least resistant to sterilization? Because the envelope virus has a lipid bilayer. ठीक है, अब लिपिड बाइलेयर क्या होता है? सी, लिपिड बाइलेयर इज वेरी इजी टू रिमूव. ये सोप वाटर से भी रिमूव हो जाएगा एंड आफ्टर इट इज रिमूव्ड वी कैन इजीली रीच द डीएनए आरएनए ऑफ एनवेलप वायरसेस. तो उससे क्या होगा? इट विल बी इजीली डिस्ट्रॉयड. दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज लीस्ट रेजिस्टेंट टू स्टेरिलाइजेशन. ठीक है, after that we have your vegetative bacteria. Now vegetative bacteria are your normal bacterias which have your peptidoglycan, your polysaccharides. ठीक है, ये भी easy to remove है. Now once you remove them, again it is easy to reach the genetic material. आफ्टर दैट आता है फंगाई. नाउ फंगाई हैव काइटिन इन देयर सेल वॉल. ठीक है, अब काइटिन इज टफ. So to reach the DNA and RNA, the DNA, the genetic material here, it is difficult to break. उसके बाद आता है नॉन एनवेलप्ड वायरस. अब नॉन एनवेलप्ड वायरस में सी it doesn't have a lipid bilayer, it has something else. क्या है? It has a layer of capsid which is made up of protein. Now this protein is a bit tough to break. So यहाँ पे to reach your genetic material, it becomes tough. So that's why you see we are moving from least resistant to more resistant. So the strength which I was talking, it is in term of your microbicidal action. ठीक है, going from weak to strong bacteria किस term में कहा था? Although it's not a very correct term to use, but अगर कहीं ये term मिल गया, so don't get confused. Weak bacteria to strong bacteria, not in term of infection. Body में infection cause करने के term में नहीं बात हो रही है, बात हो रही है in term of microbicidal action of the sterilization and disinfection. Tubercle bacilli में क्या होता है? We all know it has mycolic acid, which is also a tough layer. So again, mycolic acid. Yeah. Sorry for the spelling mistake. Yeah, mycolic acid. Now, and bacterial spores, it is a highly resistant structure. Okay, clear? Now let's see the options. So first we have is spores. Spores was a highly resistant structure which we just saw in that table. उसके बाद we have viruses. अब viruses में दो viruses we know. हमें क्या पता है? एक होता है enveloped और दूसरा होता है non enveloped. Okay? Now अब तक तो समझ में आ गया होगा. लास्ट लेक्चर में भी रिवाइज पढ़ा, इस बार भी रिवाइज कर लिया. enveloped virus has a lipid bilayer making it least resistant to sterilization. Non enveloped virus has chitin layer, though it is more resistant, okay, than the enveloped virus, but it's still not most resistant. ठीक है, cyst that is cysts of protozoa, they are moderately resistant. ठीक है, moderately resistant. अब आता है, अब नेक्स्ट है prions. Now prions are those agents जिनमें genetic material नहीं होता है. ठीक है, it doesn't have a genetic material. तो क्या होता है? It just have misfolded proteins. Okay, P for prions, P for only misfolded proteins. Now अभी तक जो भी हमने देखा, जितने भी like your enveloped virus, non-enveloped virus, mycolic, your tubercle bacilli, इन सब में what was there was an outer covering. ठीक है, जिसको क्रॉस करके we were going towards what? हमारा लास्ट हमारा एंड गोल क्या था? हमारा एंड गोल था to reach the genetic material. To reach what? The genetic material, DNA or RNA. But prions में this genetic material is missing. That's why prions में genetic material नहीं है. That's why it is the most resistant. It becomes the most resistant to sterilization. अगर इस same question में prions के जगह tubercle bacilli होता, ठीक है, या फिर फंगाई होता, तो यहाँ आपका आंसर स्पोर हो जाता. बट बिकॉज प्रायंस है, तो यहाँ पे इट्स मिसफोल्डेड प्रोटीन, नो जेनेटिक मटेरियल, दैट्स व्हाई इट इज द मोस्ट रेजिस्टेंट टू स्टेरिलाइजेशन. ठीक है, रिमेंबर दिस. नाउ which of the following disinfectant is used to clean blood spill in OT? Now this is a previous year NEET PG question. This question came in 2021. Okay, now this question can come in various form. आपको ऐसे आ सकता है कि you are working in lab, you are working with an HIV sample, blood sample, and ये blood spill हो गया. ठीक है, या फिर blood transfusion हो रहा है, and while the transfusion is being done, some blood spill. तो जहाँ भी blood spill आ रहा है, okay, wherever there is blood spill, it is pointing towards only one answer. इसका एक ही आंसर है, which you have to remember is chlorine based. ठीक है, we'll understand why. See, जब भी we are thinking about blood spill, ठीक है, लैब में, ओटी में, कहीं भी blood spill है, so what are the high risk? क्या होता है blood spill में? HIV, HCV and HBV pathogens. They are high risk pathogen. So whatever disinfectant we are using, so these high risk pathogens are mostly virus. So whatever disinfectant we are using, it should be virucidal, plus it should work in the presence of organic matter. ठीक है, एंड ये दोनों क्राइटेरिया को फुलफिल करता है योर क्लोरीन बेस्ड डिसइंफेक्टेंट. फिनॉल बेस्ड क्वाटरनरी अमोनियम कंपाउंड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर के प्रेजेंस में एक्टिविटी कम कर देता है. अल्कोहल बेस्ड जो होते हैं वो इजिली इवेपोरेट हो जाते हैं. ठीक है, इजिली इवेपोरेट हो जाते हैं. प्लस ब्लड में पेनिट्रेशन इज पुअर. ब्लड पेनिट्रेशन ऑफ अल्कोहल बेस्ड प्रोडक्ट्स आर पुअर. दैट्स व्हाई ये भी आंसर नहीं होगा. आंसर क्या होगा? क्लोरीन बेस्ड. नाउ क्लोरीन बेस्ड डिसइंफेक्टेंट ऑल्सो नोन एज सोडियम क्लोराइड हाउसहोल्ड ब्लीच. कितना परसेंट वी यूज इन मोस्टली फॉर डिसइंफेक्टेंट? इट इज 5%, 5 to 6% मोस्टली. अब ये जो परसेंटेज है ये डिपेंड करता है ऑन द साइज ऑफ द स्पिल. If it is more than 10 ml, that is a large spill. So we use 1:10 dilution of this bleach, which becomes 0.5% of sodium hypochlorite. Dilute किसमें करेंगे? Water में. 1:10 dilution because it's a large spill, more than 10 ml. अब यहीं पे if it's a small spill, less than 10 ml small spill, dilution becomes 1:100 dilution, which becomes 0.05% of sodium hypochlorite. This is very important. These percentages and these dilutions are important to remember. It can come in MCQ, it can come very importantly, it can come in your Viva. Okay, ये पूछते हैं Viva में. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Prions are best killed by. Now अभी तक हमने क्या पढ़ा था? प्रायंस के बारे में क्या जाना है? प्रायंस क्या होते हैं? प्रायंस में जेनेटिक मटेरियल होते हैं? नहीं. प्रायंस P for pie, प्रायंस P for protein. They are proteinaceous agents. ठीक है, proteinaceous agents which doesn't have a genetic material. ठीक है, तो भाई नॉर्मल स्टेरिलाइजेशन डिसइंफेक्टेंट मेथड से तो उसका काम होने नहीं वाला, इसको स्पेशल रिक्वायरमेंट चाहिए होगा. ठीक है, सो लेट्स सी these options one by one. First option, autoclaving at 121 degree Celsius. ये तो नॉर्मल है. नॉर्मली व्हेन हम जब भी हम ऑटोक्लेव यूज करते हैं, व्हाट वी डू, 121 डिग्री सेल्सियस फॉर 15 मिनट्स at 15 pounds lbs sorry per square inch. ठीक है, दिस वाज स्टैंडर्ड. बट ऑटोक्लेव के लिए, सॉरी प्रायंस के लिए, what do we do? Prions के लिए we can use it for 134 degrees Celsius for 18 minutes. At this temperature and this duration, prions can be killed. ठीक है. Second is 5% formalin. Again, this is not a correct answer. Normally, ठीक है, वैसे तो formalin अब यूज नहीं होता है, बट बैक्टीरिया वायरस के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं, बट प्रायंस के लिए नहीं. Now, sodium hypochlorite for 10 minutes. Actually, sodium hypochlorite can be used, but 10 minutes is a very less time. So, sodium hypochlorite is used in higher concentration, like your 20,000 ppm and minimum 1 hour. Okay. So, यहाँ पे what is the best one? Correct option is your third, is sodium hydroxide for 1 hour. Now, most reliable method for your prion decontamination is this. अब इसे याद कैसे करें? Seems difficult. Remember 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 NaOH for 1 hour. 1, 2, 20. Okay, 2 for 20,000 sodium hypochlorite ppm for 1 hour, and 3, 4 will be autoclaving at 134 degrees Celsius for 18 minutes. Okay, clear? Now, let's move to the next question. Heart-lung machine is best sterilized by. Now, अब last lecture में, I think part 1 में हमने क्या पढ़ा था? हमने पढ़ा था Spaulding's classification. Okay, it was a very important topic. Spaulding classification के अंदर heart-lung machine किस टाइप का आइटम था? It was a critical item. किस टाइप का आइटम? Critical item. और critical items को क्या, like how do we sterilize it? By your sterilant, by sterilization, not by disinfection. So which is a sterilant here? It is ethylene oxide, ETO. ठीक है. Now let's rule out other options. Sidex. Sidex क्या होता है? Sidex is 2% ग्लूटरएल्डिहाइड, ठीक है, ग्लूटरएल्डिहाइड। इससे क्या यूज होता, व्हाट इज दिस यूज्ड फॉर? वेल, साइडेक्स इज मोस्टली यूज्ड फॉर डिसइंफेक्शन ऑफ सेमी क्रिटिकल साइट्स, योर सेमी क्रिटिकल आइटम्स, जैसे योर एंडोस्कोप्स, ठीक है। फिर आता है आइसोप्रोपाइल अल्कोहल। आइसोप्रोपाइल अल्कोहल इज एन interlevel disinfectant. Now glutaraldehyde was a high level disinfectant, remember that. Isopropyl alcohol, intermediate level disinfectant, mostly used for non critical items and your skin antiseptic. Non critical items and skin antiseptic, okay. Then is your formaldehyde. See, formaldehyde is mostly obsolete, it's carcinogenic, it's irritant, so this is not in use. Okay, so answer is ethylene oxide. Now let's see some important points about ethylene oxide. Ethylene oxide is a gaseous chemical sterilant. Heat plus moisture sensitive items plus complex assembled device, ETO is the first choice. Plus items with multiple tubing, narrow lumen and complex internal channel. इन सबका मतलब I'll explain. See, ऐसे कोई भी items हो जो बहुत complexly assembled हो, जिनमें मल्टीपल ट्यूबिंग हो, नैरो ल्यूमन हो, कॉम्प्लेक्स इंटरनल चैनल हो, मतलब इन सब में कोने कोने तक जाके सफाई होनी चाहिए, ठीक है। बहुत सारे इंटरनल चैनल्स है, बहुत ट्यूबिंग है, तो इन सब में हमें एक ऐसा स्टेरिलेंट यूज करना है विच हैज हाई पेनिट्रेशन पावर, विच हैज व्हाट? हाई पेनिट्रेशन power, that is your ETO. That's why your heart lung machine, respirator, ventilator, catheters, venous catheter, arterial catheters, your stents and certain sutures uses ETO sterilization. ठीक है, biological indicator इसका क्या है? Bacillus atrophius, and this part is important. gas concentration कितना है? 700 मिलीग्राम पर लीटर. लास्ट जो मैंने क्या बताया था? relative humidity 40 to 80, temperature near 40, that is 38 degrees Celsius, time is 4 to 5 hours. So remember, 4 temperature also near 40, 38, time is 4 to 5 hours. Okay, so this is all the important points about your ETO. Now let's move to the last question. Sterard is a gas plasma sterilizer used in operation theaters for disinfecting OT articles. Which of the following is the active agent used in it? Now, plasma sterilizer, we all know उसका active agent क्या है? H2O2. Now, H2O2 क्या करता है? H2O2 in the plasma state, in the plasma phase, ये क्या होता है? ये free radical generate करता है, and this free radical has microbicidal action. Okay, this is your plasma sterilization. Clear? N2O2 is wrong. Ozone O3 can be used in certain your industrial and your water disinfection and sterilization, but not in here, not for plasma. Plasma, it's always H2O2. Now let's see certain important points for your plasma sterilization. It is a H2O2 based gas plasma sterilizer, your Sterard. The chemical sterilant used here is hydrogen peroxide. The biological indicator is Geobacillus stereothermophilus. Temperature is low, 37 to 44 degrees Celsius, mostly for ideal for your heat sensitive items. Then so now as you compare ETO and plasma sterilization, see there is a huge difference in the final step. ETO के final step में we have to do extensive aeration. Why? Because ETO, ethylene oxide, is toxic. ठीक है? But in your plasma sterilization, there is no toxic residue, so no aeration is needed. Why? Because byproduct here is water plus oxygen. ठीक है? Once H2O2 plasma state में है, after passing electricity, and when it is switched off, क्या होता है? ये वापस switch off किया ना आपने गेट खोला, so the byproduct it gives is water plus oxygen, which is non-toxic, so aeration is completely avoided. Next, use for corrosive and heat or moisture sensitive item, like I explained, for your very sophisticated items जिसमें cameras हो, जो electronic devices use करता है, like your arthroscopes, your laparoscopes, your microvascular instruments, spine sets. Okay, that's all for your sterilization and disinfection. Link I have mentioned here, and you have any doubt, please mention in the comments. Thank you.